Today I got the Insta360 Go3s out of the box and I took it for a little walk, and well, I have some thoughts. First of all, it does do what it says it does, but it's not as easy as it's made to seem on some of those marketing hype videos that you see just at launch. And what I would say is, when you see those initial first thoughts and review videos, there's always kind of one standout feature that the company is trying to push, and it's worth just waiting and considering whether you really need that one thing. For me, with this one, it was 4K, and for me, it was just the idea that this would fit and go literally anywhere, and I could really capture some high quality B-roll and lots of shots, of course, of my family on holidays, do things like go into the swimming pool with this. Yeah, there's loads of reasons why I wanted this, and I wanted it to be great, and it's good. But from what I've got so far, I can tell you that it looks good in some conditions, but certainly because of that very small sensor, in low light, you're getting some really noisy footage. But that's not really the big problem with this, and that's not really the one they need to solve before this really is the camera that it could be. So I essentially took it for a walk using the interval video mode, which worked exactly as it was expected to do. I was a little bit unsure when I was and wasn't recording, but that's not its fault. It actually is clear. It just took a bit of getting used to. And I presumed from the marketing that it would be the case that all those clips would automatically be kind of generated into a video. And yes, you can choose up to 50, which is quite a lot of clips. And then it does generate you a video, but the quality of that video is really not there. This is the edit that the AI spit out of the phone app, which is perfectly cool, but I don't know why on earth it defaults to having an Insta360 watermark at the bottom. You can turn that off, but why is that on as standard?
I'll be interested to see later what the kind of quality of this is like.
It picked out some moments, but those moments were probably not the ones that I would choose. Sure, you can go in and you can edit and you can choose them, and actually that was all quite easy to do, and it was quite good fun, but I guess really more of a novelty than a professional workflow, which I was really hoping for.
Set it and forget it way of capturing B-roll.
The real biggest issue is that I was expecting to have control over all of the clips, of all of the fine tuning of the aspect ratio, the stabilization, the field of view, and the horizon lock, all of those things that are kind of advertised as being really easy to switch between. I expected them to be easy to switch between on the app afterwards. And then I thought that also that would be quite easy to do on their desktop editor as well. But actually I found that really their desktop editor is just quite a limited NLE really. It's not really all there.
It's fitting that there's thistles out. Now to get it home, get the footage off, means.
So that's what I think they need to do. They need to allow you to make those post edits easier across whole groups of clips, to be able to use that desktop editor to actually deal with color, clean up noisy images using AI processing, all of those things. Make it one click to switch between different modes.
It's an Insta360 Go3s. Give you a bit more of a behind the scenes sort of view. So I'll be interested to see later what the kind of quality of this is like, and whether you get useful footage off it, and also how it actually sounds.
And I had the option, great, to film in 25 frames per second, because that's what we use over here in Britain. But then in exporting, you only had the option for 30 frames per second. And yeah, that's the same on the desktop app as well as on the phone, which is just ridiculous.
It's been fun, this little camera. Welcome to Fotheringhay Castle. I quite like this just set it and forget it way of capturing B-roll.
And this is what I picked out as a kind of behind the scenes story of my day. It's quite good really, and that's what I want it for really. So this is going to be used for me for grabbing quick bits of B-roll to go in places where it's not really feasible to get out a camera, a tripod and a microphone. It's really inconspicuous, which is cool as well. And actually the microphone sounds not too bad as long as you can keep it out of the wind. They could actually sell this with a dead cat to go over the top of that. That would be quite nice. And yeah, if it's any good, you might just be seeing a fair bit of B-roll from it. It can also be used as a plug and play webcam, which is also a cool feature. And really, I think the biggest thing is I just need a bit of practice framing it on the fly, because yeah, a lot of times it's not nicely framed up, is it? You can't expect AI to do everything for you, kid. Now to get it home, get the footage off and see what it actually does with this sort of automatic edit, see what it picks out from the day. One thing is, I'm never really sure whether it's recording or not, but I guess I'll get used to that, knowing what that front light means.